So hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and today I'm going to show you my Immortal Chroma build. Now, since this is a tank build, we need cold abilities, okay? So white energy. Don't get fire, electric, or poison. Now, the reason I call it the Immortal build is because, well, as long as you're not doing dumb stuff or you don't get jumped by a nullifier out of nowhere in the middle of a firefight, you kind of can't die with this build. And I know what you're thinking, okay, we get it, it's kind of tanky. No, I mean you really can't die. Just look at this. Exhibit A, the corpus. Or maybe you like to fight the Grenier rather than the corpus. Oh, wait, I know. Corrupted bombards. Those do a lot of damage. Nope. So this is a 3 Forma build, as you can see up here, and I've added 3 Ds. 1 in the aura slot and 2 Ds down here. Now I'm using rejuvenation because I really like rejuvenation. It helps your entire party by regenerating their health, and it works really well with the way Chroma works and with tanks in general. Alright? Now for the defensive mods, I'm using Redirection, Vitality, and Steel Fiber, and all 3 of those are important, and they work really well with Chroma, and that's because of Vex Armor. When you have Vex Armor active and you take damage to shields, you will get bonus armor in return. And the more shields you have, the more bonus armor you can stack up, which is awesome. The same goes for Vitality, but rather than getting bonus armor when taking damage to health, you're gonna get bonus weapon damage instead. So this once again adds to your survivability and gives you more of a buffer so you can stack more weapon damage. And finally, we have Steel Fiber, which is probably the most important one out of the 3. So first of all, I get 630 armor with Steel Fiber. That's 3 ranks from the top. So that makes you tanky by default. Now, once again, we have Vex Armor. And the armor bonus you get from Vex Armor is multiplying your base armor. So the more armor you have, the more bonus armor you get from Vex Armor. Armor. Now, as you can see, this build is focused around power duration, and that's very important once again because of Vex Armor. Once Vex Armor runs out, you will lose both the bonus armor and bonus weapon damage, so we want to keep them stacked up for as long as possible. We don't want to stack up 400+% more weapon damage and armor and then lose it in 10 seconds. So that's why I'm using Constitution, Prime Continuity, and Narrow-Minded for power duration. Now, as you can see, with this build, the power range goes down to 52%. And that's not a big deal because we're not a supportive Chroma, we're a tank Chroma, so we can be kind of selfish. So that's why I'm using Constitution, Prime Continuity, and Narrow-Minded. Now, flow is very much a personal preference because I like having a lot of energy, especially with something like Chroma, which has pretty big base energy pool, and that's mainly because I like using abilities often. And finally, we have Intensify, which increases our power strength, which increases the multipliers we get from Vex Armor. Now, this build is amazing. I play with it all the time. It's incredibly tanky and it's a lot of fun to play. But its greatest strength is also its biggest weakness, Vex Armor. You get used to the tankiness provided by Vex Armor, and when it runs out or is removed by a nullifier jumping out of nowhere, you will lose an incredible amount of armor, and if you're in the middle of a firefight and you didn't realize that Vex Armor ran out, you can drop dead in seconds. But once again, it's a lot of fun. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.